back to another video with me, Yolandi from Hamilton Styling. If this is your first video with me, thank you for tuning in. This is the place where you can transform from fashionably frustrated to stylishly confident. Today, we're going to talk about how your mindset affects your style. There are 3 mindsets when it comes to how you approach any problem in life. And one of them is past, one of them is future, and one of them, of course, is being mindful in the present tense. So, starting with the past, if you are dwelling on past style, you are torturing yourself, quite frankly. You are torturing yourself into a state of depression, usually, is what I see, where you're so focused on the past successes that you had in style. Maybe it's an old style. I know I went through this after the birth of my son. I kind of desperately clung to the person I used to dress like and who she was. And this is a really pivotal time when you go through a transition and there's all this resistance to change as you try to hold on to what's comfortable for you when you keep yourself limited to that comfort zone. It's important to stay current with your look. And this is one of those instances when you'll meet someone and they say, "Oh, I don't want to look too young." But what they're really saying, and I did talk about this in a previous video, whether or not you're too old to wear something. And what they're really asking is, do I look desperate? Do I look like I'm desperately clinging on to my youth or to who I used to be? And is it obvious that I'm doing that? And so trying to dwell in this past you and who you used to be is really detrimental to development of your own style. If you had something that worked for you for a long time, maybe it was your style through your college years and now you've moved on into post-grad and you're in a, full-time, your first real job, then yeah, it's time to reevaluate the way that you dress yourself. Then, of course, there's the future you. The future you is causing a state of anxiety that you are so hung up on this someday I'm going to be person. And you're not at all focused on who you are right now because you're too busy being concerned with who you want to be someday. So this is the one who says, "Oh, I will go and buy a whole new wardrobe when I lose that last 10 pounds. I don't want to buy clothes that I have to buy all over again." Or, "Oh, I'm going to change jobs, so I'm going to need a whole new wardrobe. Someday I'm going to leave this where I'm working now. I'll just wait." There are a myriad of excuses that can be made as to why you stay where you are and don't change and adapt to the new you, because someday is going to be better. You can't wear clothes for who you are someday. You can only wear clothes for who you are right now. Which brings me to the present. Last but not least, of course, is the present tense. So when your mindset is focused on the present you, who you are right now, right this very minute, that's when you can fully embrace who you are and express your style in your own terms. So what you're really doing at this point is giving yourself permission to be yourself, to incorporate the things that you love regardless of the size or the shape of your body, regardless of your age, regardless of whether you are wrinkly or you are so tight you could bounce a quarter off your skin. These are really trivial matters because our physical bodies are only a part of who we are. Refusing to acknowledge that part of yourself is really soul crushing. It's incredibly sad to meet someone who is refusing to acknowledge who they are right now in this moment. And yes, bodies change. Bodies will always change. There's no way to stop that. There's a force of the universe called time that we are all subject to, and it takes its toll on us. We gain weight, we lose weight, we wrinkle, our hair grays, or we cut it, it shortens, thins. There's a million different things that time does to the human body, and we are punishing ourselves if we disregard what we're working with right now in this very minute. Fully embrace who you are and make sure that you are expressing yourself through your style personas, through knowing how to dress your body type and having different style hacks that you can use to tweak your clothes so that they look the best on you. And if you don't have that, I do provide that through my total style transformation process. You get the whole 9 yards. So if you don't know what that is, click the link in my bio. You can head right to my website and learn all about it. But I'm going to keep it brief on that. Because what's most important right now is that you learn to let go of who you used to be stylistically and don't sit around waiting for someday you to show up now. I want you to dress what you've got right now in the best way possible so that you feel as confident and amazing as you really are, because that's what's important, is that you showcase yourself in the best light so people see the wonderful, loving, compassionate, and vivacious person that you are. To sum it all up, don't stay in old clothes that no longer suit who you are right now. Don't stay frumpy waiting for future you to be perfect, Sports Illustrated model body. Embrace where you're at right now and treat yourself with the best possible care because you deserve it. And show the world how amazing you are. Till next time, mind your style.